Hi, in this video I'm going to talk to you about natural support for healthier hair, skin, and nails. Now I know a lot of people struggle with this, so please stay tuned for this video. Hi, I'm Dr. Joe with 2 Minutes to Better Health. Well, this is desired by so many people that I see on a daily basis. They got cracking, brittle nails, their skin just doesn't look and feel soft and young anymore, and their hair is thinning or even falling out. So what is one of the simplest ways to help support this? Well, understanding biotin. Now, it's not just about supplementing biotin. We'll talk about that in a moment, but this is an important B vitamin. It's known as vitamin B7, also known as vitamin H. Many people say the H because of the hair improvements that come from it, but either way, it's vitamin B for the most part. So understanding biotin is crucial to trying to support the hair, skin, and nails. So the daily value needed is not a huge amount. It's 30 micrograms, and the average American estimates consumes about 35 to 70 micrograms per day, which should be more than enough to supplement that. So why would people have issues with it? Well, we'll find out about that in a moment. But it's a coenzyme for the metabolism of amino acids, fatty acids, and glucose, which ultimately means it's important for all food production and breaking it down into building blocks for the body, for proteins, fats, and for carbohydrates. So production of proteins and enzymes for the skin, hair, and nails is vital for this to occur well and for people to have healthy tissues. So research shows that deficiencies occur from more than a few different reasons. First of all, not consuming enough foods, which as it shows, most people do for the most part. We'll talk about what those foods are in a minute. Overcooking of foods can be a big issue because B vitamins can be heat sensitive, so destroying those. The exception is raw eggs. If people consume those for any reason, that actually has an inhibitor for the absorption of biotin, so you don't want to be absorbing raw eggs. But egg yolks have lots of biotin in it, so we'll talk about that. Microflora imbalance, so that's the gut bacteria. That's important to keep that in mind because the gut bacteria actually helps to produce biotin in many studies, and excessive antibiotic use can destroy that. Malabsorption issues, irritable bowel disorder, Crohn's, gluten intolerance, celiac disease even worse, leaky gut syndrome, inflammation of any type of the gut lining is going to cause malabsorption issues of all vitamins, including biotin. Excessive alcohol and smoking is bad in general. Pregnancy actually depletes this, so very important for pregnant women to supplement with this. Stress depletes B vitamins and many other things. And megadosing of other B vitamins is a big deal. So when you take an imbalance of one B vitamin and not enough of the other, it throws everything out of balance, and that's going to cause a deficiency in one and a megadose of the other. All right, so deficiency symptoms, a whole list of them, okay, but it shows the hair loss. Alopecia is the fancy name for that. Thinning hair, okay, weak, brittle nails, skin rashes, okay? So anything to do with skin, hair, and nails has a lot to do with biotin. Sluggish metabolism, another thing most people don't realize because that affects many things. So the weight gain people struggle with, extreme fatigue, depression, digestive problems. Excessive diarrhea is a big contributing factor to a loss of B vitamins as well. So even if you're experiencing digestive problems, it's actually manifesting even more of this problem. Muscle pain, skin and eye infections, okay, weakened immune system in those areas. Poor muscle tone because the proteins can't get in there. Developmental delays, that's important for kids to have this because they may not grow and mature properly. Blood sugar issues has a lot to do with that glucose metabolism, so that's a big thing for type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, things like that. And neurological conditions of excessive tingling, numbness, and seizures. So definitely a lot of things are important for the need for biotin. All right, so what do we do? Well, first of all, understanding which foods are rich in them. Egg yolks, about 10 micrograms per egg, so 2 or 3 eggs a day is going to give you most of what your body needs. But again, you're making sure that they're cooked, okay? Otherwise, you're going to have that white competing with the egg yolk. Liver, not a lot of people eat that, but large amounts of that. Salmon, avocado, sunflower seeds, almonds, legumes. Notice a lot of fatty, good fatty foods. Cauliflower, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, berries, do some research on that. So a lot of these, below salmon, avocado don't have a lot of it. So you actually do need a fair amount of it from these different foods, but realize that that's at least a good starting point. Nutritional yeast is fantastic. If you need to supplement, this is a great way to consider getting additional B vitamins of all sorts in your body, but definitely the biotin, so definitely you can put that in your diet. Pre and probiotics. Important gut health, remember, for the absorption of biotin and other B vitamins, as well as the production of biotin. So definitely very important. Prebiotics help to give the nutrients that the probiotics or bacteria need to grow in and on. Okay, fermentation of foods, okay, apple cider vinegar, kombucha, sauerkraut, all sorts of fermented foods creates a good microbiome diversity. That's important. Digestive enzymes and hydrochloric acid, that's the stuff that's found in the stomach. That's important for the proper breakdown of proteins and fats, because if you can't break down those well, you're going to get plaquing in the bowel walls. You're going to have poor absorption, and it's a key thing for just proteins in general. Hydration, so you can basically distribute this throughout the body, but also to produce hydrochloric acid. Okay, colon hydrotherapy, that's fantastic. If you have a lot of issues with constipation or diarrhea, definitely see a colon hydrotherapist, because they can help you improve your overall health in general through gut improvements there. And then lastly, and I did say lastly, is biotin supplementation. A lot of people jump right into that, and it can be helpful. But look at this, 1,000 to 10,000 micrograms a day is what's recommended, and it should be in a food-based B vitamin complex for about 3 to 6 months, not forever. Why is that important? 1,000 micrograms, that's like 30-fold more than we need on a daily basis. So it often means that if the body needs that much supplementation, there's other issues above line that's going to be causing you to look at those things first and foremost, not just supplementing and hoping that improves it, because as soon as you stop, it may go back to the way it was if you continue with malabsorption issues. So hopefully this is helpful for you, for your hair, your skin, your nails. Share this with friends and family, because I know a lot of people struggle with this. I learned even more myself. I knew a lot of this before getting into the research for this video, but there's a lot for people to know and understand. Don't just take a bottle of supplements forever. Understand how the body works, improve that, and then eventually the body won't need as much of it. So hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in a future video. Talk to you soon.